So, what's the deal with Two Bears, One Cave? Alright, here's the situation. Bert and Tom are both off doing big projects this summer. Tom's off filming LT Gray in New Mexico, an R rated cartel comedy that's apparently been floating around Hollywood for 20 years, waiting for the right guy to play it. Now, it's finally happening. Bert, he's 1,300 miles away in Georgia shooting his Netflix sitcom Free Bert. 6 episodes of him playing himself, a washed up stunt guy trying to fit in at his daughter's elite private school. Chaos, comedy, and probably him shirtless at some point. Naturally, with them gone, the question is, what happens to Two Bears, One Cave? Do they pause the show? No. They hand it to a couple of their funniest friends, Stavros Halkias and Chris DiStefano, and just let them run wild. The pitch wasn't exactly corporate. Chris got the call from a drunk YMH exec on a boat in Austin. The idea? You and Stavi take over the podcast for a bit. Chris's only condition? His co-host had to be Greek. Luckily, Stav checks that box. They've been pretty open about it. They're not here to save the show. The plan is simple. Make a few episodes, take Tom and Bert's money, and watch the plane go down. Their expectations going in? Just survive until episode 4 before the fans inevitably turn on them. Because in podcasting, that's the rule. The longer you're around, the more people start hating you. Speaking of angry fans, they've already been spitballing merch ideas, like washcloths that say rich or quality. Why? Because why not? 90% of the audience is already mad they're there, so there's nothing left to lose. Back to the Bears. Tom's movie LT Gray has been chased by A-list actors for years, but kept falling apart. Now it's happening, and he's genuinely pumped about it. Bert's equally pumped for Free Bert, though he's keeping details quiet, just telling people go read about it. Budgets aren't big enough for private jets to meet up in Austin, so they're grinding away separately. Bert even admitted he didn't fully listen when Tom told him the title, LT something, until everyone around him perked up. Chris calls Stav a 10 out of 10 podcast partner. Funny, smart, keeps things moving, smells good, clean butt, the essentials. Then they did a quick marry kill game involving Yanis, S, and Stav, and it spiraled into a whole financial scam love story scenario. Elsewhere in comedy, the guest lists have been stacked. Joe DeRosa on Rogan, Mark Norman doing Kill Tony, Sarah Sherman on Stavi's World, Seth Green on Tiger Belly, and a pile more across every big podcast. No shortage of crossovers. Not many new stand-up specials this summer, but a few worth watching. Joe DeRosa's I Never Promised You a Rose Garden on YouTube, Dusty Slay's Wet Heat on Netflix, Mark Maron's Panic on HBO Max on August 1st, Jim Jeffries' Two-Limb Policy on Netflix August 12th. Plus, Jeffrey Asmus and Josh Johnson both drop new hours online. And then there's Chris DiStefano hosting Jimmy Kimmel Live. He crushed it. Perfect timing, right as all late-night TV is dying. He says the difference between podcasting and late night is night and day. In TV, there's a 200-person staff making sure everything runs like a machine. In podcasting, you're doing everything yourself. That's the roundup. Thank you for watching, you lovely bastards.